Hello.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 106. It's like steamed hams, except nothing like steamed hams.
What?
Are you aware of the steamed hams meme that has just been sweeping YouTube?
No. What is that?
So steamed
You
hams.
got your mic in a real cool spot right now.
I angled it a little bit so that like it doesn't block
smart.
my face, but like it gets all my voice.
Smart.
So steamed hams, for those of you who don't know, it's a bit from a Simpsons episode.
Yeah, I thought it was The Simpsons.
Yeah, it's from like season 8. It's called 22. The episode is called 22 Short Films About Springfield. And there's a segment called Skinner and the Superintendent where Principal Skinner invites Superintendent Chalmers over for dinner, but things go awry.
Yes.
So he runs to Krusty Burger and he lies and he said, "Oh, we're not having steamed clams. We're having steamed hams. It's what I call hamburgers." And it's actually one of the best Simpsons bits ever. Over the past like 3 weeks, there have just been all of these different like YouTube videos, like steamed hams, but it's Metal Gear Solid. Steamed hams.
I didn't
But
know.
every time Skinner lies, he goes closer into hell.
I didn't know about any of these.
Bill Oakley, the guy who wrote that bit, even got in on the action on Twitter. He goes, steamed hams, but it's the first draft of the script. And he just posted the entire first draft of the script. It's really
God.
good. I got to send you the Metal Gear Solid one because it's really good.
Hello, I love a good Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Hello, the Diamond. Hello, Hacks. Hello, Boba. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Samuel Tortella. Torto. I'm not saying your name. Donald Jones. Forkin Crazy. The Wendy's girl. Eric Handley. Hello, everybody.
Hello, anyone and everyone who is here, who joined us. And thank you right off the bat for 100,000 subscribers.
Yes, thank you so
We
much. Thank you.
cannot thank you enough. We appreciate
Should have
every
gotten
single one
party
of you.
hats and blowers.
We should have. I was actually thinking of going to Burger King and getting steamed hams, but I wasn't feeling good, so I didn't bother getting in the car. There's what better way to celebrate 100,000 subscribers than by just continuing to push a meme that will be dead in 2 weeks.
She had cake for
Yeah.
us and nobody else.
Yep.
But thank you for that. It's been great.
Yeah. Now we don't really have 100,000 subscribers because we haven't gotten our plaque yet.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So here's the deal with that.
Yeah, I was looking into it, but yeah, tell your
So
thing.
it's a little bit of both of what we both said, because you told me that there's a website you just apply.
Yes.
I was told that it shows up in your dashboard.
Right.
Once you go into the YouTube account, it's both.
Yes.
So there's a website that you apply, but there's a code that gets put in your dashboard.
Yes.
Once you get the code, then you can put it in the dashboard. They have to verify that all of you guys are real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let them know that you're real.
I mean, I think since we hit, I think we're now like 102,000. So
Yeah.
there's got to be at least.
And I think probably this guy's going.
Oh, Sam Spratt's Loki.
Sansprat's Loki horns
Yeah.
probably gonna go, or we'll move it. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll
but
figure something
it's
out.
It's going right
Yep.
there. So there's not a lot to talk about because rumor has it there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow.
Yes.
They still haven't said anything about that. I want to get to that later, but for what are you talking?
$5 super chat from Alpheba1 for 100K subs. Thank you
very much.
Thank you very much.
Before we talk about why we think there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, because by the time this gets archived, people will have seen the Nintendo
Yeah.
Direct, if there is one, or they will or will not know if there's a Nintendo Direct. So anyway, I want to talk about Mario Maker 2
Okay.
because for a while I've been saying they gotta just port it. They just gotta just port the Wii U version.
Yeah.
of Mario
I
Maker.
mean, that'd be the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, and I thought they're going to do it because they're porting all these other Wii U games. It's in my opinion and in your opinion the best game on the Wii U.
Yeah,
You gotta. Not a lot of people got to play it. Now so many more people will be able to play it. But now I'm thinking it's been 3 years.
Really?
2015, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was my game of the year 2015.
Yeah.
So that it was up against Metal Gear Solid. It was Metal Gear Solid 5 versus Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Mario Maker won because it was a finished game.
Yes.
So I stumbled across a Reddit post
Okay.
that triggered this. It's so what would you like to see in Super Mario Maker 2 on the Switch? And I have to agree with a lot of these things. One of them is, well, a lot of people have really strong opinions about slopes. You know, like when how
yeah, that just hit me. There are no
hills.
slopes in Mario
Yeah.
Maker 1.
Yeah, everything's flat.
Yeah.
So everybody really wants some slopes so you can roll down hills or slide
can
slide
get
down hills
behind
on your
that,
butt and
yeah.
stuff.
I can get behind that 100%.
I'm just putting it on screen here. We're doing this by top, right? Yeah, slopes was the #1 upvoted part. It just says slopes, and that's
Yeah.
it. And then somebody said, never knew how much I like slopes until now. Vertical scrolling levels, propeller mushroom didn't shine as it should have. Okay. Maybe you can pick the way it scrolls.
Yeah, I can get behind that because Mario 2 and like some parts of Mario 3 like had vertical scrolling levels.
Right.
It's like the verticality was a big part of it. Because when I saw the title of the video, I'm like, what can you add to Mario Maker? Because like that game is feature packed.
If you asked me before I saw this, I would have said
Nothing.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine how it is. But no, there's
really-
actually a lot.
Yeah, when you start to break it down. So slopes definitely, vertical scrolling, I can get behind
Or
that.
just pick the way you scroll.
Yeah.
Maybe you scroll left.
What about? I don't know. Has there ever been a left scrolling Mario level?
No. But why not?
True.
You know? What's really the problem?
Yeah.
Scroll down, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah. What about
Scrolling down would be pretty cool.
single screen?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, you can do singles. Oh, no. Ooh, can you? I don't know if you can make it that short.
technically, I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, because Mario Brothers was a single screen game.
Right. Oh, you mean go like a Pac-Man, you go to one side and you end up on the other.
Yeah.
Like if you go off screen on the right, you'll come out
Yeah,
from the
something
left.
like that. Yeah.
That would be cool. Interesting. Somebody else said sticking to things nobody else has mentioned here. Who's that? What do we got here?
That's one of yours. I don't have that up here.
Oh, what is that? Where are we?
Or is our thing just malfunctioning?
No, that's a thing. I don't have my alerts up. Sorry. We're getting there. One second.
Ooh,
One second.
Sorry, something just popped up in my Twitter feed that's something we could talk about later.
Oh, good. That was $5. Cosmic Powers. Speaking of the direct, check out this image I made on Twitter.
What is it?
I'm gonna screen it first. Oh, can I pull this up on screen? This is actually pretty good. Oh my god, so much! Stop giving us money. $2, Eric Henley. You didn't say hi to your boy AJ. I don't need to.
He's always knows we're saying hi, even if we're not saying hi.
Yes. So Cosmic sent us this. It says, as crazy as it sounds, I plan on using 7 more leaks / rumors for this image. It's just down to rat has all the pins, like that Charlie,
Nice. Yeah.
like that Charlie meme from Always Sunny. All right. Anyway, so about Mario Maker 2. I want to be able to choose music separately from level type and game style. I especially want the ability to use editor mode music in my levels. That's interesting.
Yeah, I think music is definitely because
Why specifically editor mode music? That's weird.
that's got good music when you're in editor mode. It's
Yeah.
different from the actual.
It's a weird thing. I think that's a weird thing.
Well, here's the thing, because correct me if I'm wrong, because you played it more than I did. With the levels, the music is preset, right?
Yes.
You can't change the
Yes.
music. So
there's music blocks, but that's
right,
it.
but I can get behind maybe not uploading your own music because that can get into some legal copyright shenanigans that Nintendo doesn't want to get into, but changing the music, like maybe having the underworld theme for an overworld level,
Yeah.
or like the underwater theme for the castle level, things like that.
Or like in Mario Odyssey, you have a list of all of the music, and you can pick
yeah,
any of the music to just listen to. Like it's almost like an iPod.
right.
So have that. Have
Yeah.
you unlock different tracks and use those tracks for the levels. That would be pretty cool. Another thing that would be nice is the ability to have a large number of rooms so that the camera would adhere to the edges I want, rather than have 2 rooms of a set maximum size for each. I don't really understand this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd like a total maximum size and the ability to have as many rooms as you can fit within that. I guess you're limited by the amount of rooms you can make, but he's saying just have whatever size level I can have,
Yeah.
and an infinite number of rooms within that level, or however many rooms can fit within that level.
I
like
feel
a
like-
Scooby-Doo situation.
Yeah. I feel like they have to set like a limit because they can't
Yeah.
make these levels too big. So maybe just double the amount of rooms you can have inside a level. Don't make it infinite because then like it would just be impossible.
Right. And a really cool gimmick would be a way to trigger a game style change mid-level. Why not just do that? You could do that with a door, I guess.
You can do that with the door. I know some people made like shoot 'em up levels in Mario Maker, the
Right.
first one, so do things like that.
And if costumes come back, please, for the love of God, make them 2 tiles tall. Why?
Oh, because remember when you scan the amiibo, you're still technically
right.
Little Mario.
Right, yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but can you alter the time limit of levels in Mario Maker?
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, because there's a lot that are super short.
Yeah.
A music maker in similar style to Mario Paint Composer, which...
Oh, yes. Actually, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because I kind of like how people skirted around it.
No,
You know?
I think because the the Mario Paint music thing, Lord knows I'll never like use it properly and like just give up after 2 notes. But like the things people have created in it are incredible, and if you can upload that to the servers and people can pull that and put it in their levels, that would be something really cool, and that would just add to the whole creative theme of Mario Maker. Mario Maker in essence is a spiritual successor to Mario Paint in a lot of ways, so that would just continue the legacy of
I
it.
kind of like how people made their own, like the auto-scrolling levels with the music blocks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe add more to that or play off of it.
Yeah.
Make it easier for people to do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think this is probably the most important one. This would be enough to make it a Mario Maker 2. Couch co-op.
Yeah.
And I thought I already upvoted half of these. Would you verify that a level could be how would you verify that a level could be completed by more than one person? All levels with dropping platforms would be unplayable, for example. I could see a race mode making it in, though. So that's an interesting problem. However, I commented, and I know nobody cares about me. But where's my comment? I had a good solution.
You know what it is? It's because we don't have the plaque yet. That's why nobody cares.
Yeah, that's
That's exactly what it is.
that's what it is. I had a good solution. Nobody cares about me though. Oh, everybody's just saying yes, 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 please, yes. Where's my goddamn name? Oh, here I am, buried. Maybe have every level capable of multiplayer, but rate how many times just one of the players makes it through, similarly to how the current single player success rate is indicated.
Okay.
So you know how right now it says like 1 out of 1,000 people beat this level?
Yeah.
Have another one next to it. 1 out of 1,000 people beat this with 2 players.
Okay.
Or 1 player, If every multiplayer success has only 1 player alive at the end, it should be an obvious sign that it's not ideal for multiplayer, but you sure can try if you want. It could be fun to have to strategically sacrifice a player to make it through. So, I don't think you should not have multiplayer just because it might be impossible to beat a level with 2 players.
Yeah.
I think that if we're playing Mario Maker together, and if you have to die at a part, does that make the whole level automatically not fun?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because one player has to die doesn't mean the whole game shouldn't be multiplayer. I think that's pretty much all I got. Here's another one. An option to make a world.
Yeah. Like a world map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In connecting 3 or 4 levels together in a sequence. Then people could design a series of levels meant to explore a mechanic or theme. They could stretch the difficulty curve of a concept out across multiple levels like actual 2D Mario games are designed. So I think that's interesting. Have 4 levels or 4 to 8 levels that are shmups.
Yeah.
Or these are in the theme of Sonic and whatever.
Yeah.
I think that'd be interesting.
I was gonna say because in the first game, all that would happen is you scan the amiibo and you just unlock the character to play. I would suggest you scan the amiibo and you not only unlock the character, but you unlock like a full tile set. Like if you scan Samus, you get Metroids to place places. You get different suits. You get the ice beam. You can tile it to make it look like SR388. Things like that.
That would require a whole lot of licensing and development time.
If they're gonna do third-party stuff, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I feel like Mario Maker is the first
They
game,
could do it. They could absolutely do it.
The first game they rolled things out slowly anyway with DLC and
or
stuff.
just keep it in the Nintendo stuff. But
which is fine.
But
no, because I want to make my own Sonic levels, and I don't trust Sega right now.
They have to do it in a way so that it automatically doesn't turn into like a Metroid play style. Like it has to still feel like Mario when you're in the Metroid tile set.
Right.
I'm gonna read these two more. Multiplayer in 2 versions. New Super Mario Brothers style multiplayer with up to 4 people playing at once and colliding with each other.
No.
Or that 1v1 race mode from Super Mario Brothers DX that they showed at Nintendo World Championship last year. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
I learned about it by watching this.
So I know Super Mario Brothers DX was the Game Boy Color remake of the original Super Mario Brothers that added a multiplayer race mode to it. And I had forgotten about it until for some reason the video of them playing it at the Nintendo World Championship showed up in my YouTube suggestion screen.
Yeah. So if you've never seen it before, it's wild. It's just a race. You just go to the right. But there's switches, and when you hit the switches, it creates roadblocks.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So it's very frantic.
Have you ever played that game?
No.
That game is nuts because it's not just a remake of Super Mario Brothers. They added a lot of features to it. Mm-hmm. So
maybe I will. Yeah. Maybe I will get that shit. They should have released that with the arcade version.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of this. The last one was a Game Boy style.
Oh,
Game
like
Boy
Super
style.
Mario Land?
Yes. Game Boy art styles.
Okay.
Super Mario Land 1 or 2, pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I was surprised at how much they could add to it.
Yeah.
And I think that those are all very valid.
Go ahead.
I think very much slopes.
Yeah.
I think multiplayer would be awesome. I never even
if they can figure
considered
that out. Yeah.
What else? I like your idea of having themed tile sets.
Yeah.
Worlds, I could hit.
Yeah.
I could take or leave. I don't really think
that'd
that's
be
very necessary because I don't see a lot of people doing those well.
Yeah. How do you feel about Super Mario Brothers 2 themes?
I really don't like Super Mario Bros. 2.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's an okay game.
Right.
Well, it's a good game. It's a good game.
Right.
It's just not a Mario game.
It is the black sheep of the Mario family.
I'm not into it. Like I wouldn't really care for a Mario 2 style.
It would be hard to do because it is a very different moveset than all the other ones.
Jose says Sonic Maker. That would be very difficult.
Yeah.
Because it's just such a different formula.
Yeah.
It's a hard formula.
I saw a lot of people talking about Mario Kart Maker.
Interesting.
Here, maybe add that as like a bonus thing in Mario Maker 2.
A lot of people like Mario MTZ says Mario 3D Maker, probably in, then he says 3017.
Yeah.
I said last time, I think that they could actually make a 3D Mario Maker work.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be very difficult.
In Mario Odyssey, they have these sections similar to how, like in Super Mario Sunshine, they would have these areas that you walk into, and it's like a small platforming section that's like out of world. Mario Odyssey has a lot of that, and I think that those bite-sized chunks feel like something they could easily modulate and have it so that you could build it yourself.
I'm trying to think of because in like the PS2 era, games like Tony Hawk and Time Splitters, they had like level creator modes, but they were very basic, and the maps were small, and it was kind of like bare bones and stuff. So I mean, maybe it could work, but it's, you know, I'm thinking if it's Mario, then they gotta go, then it's gonna be like more detailed, more in depth, you know, in order to do it right.
I do see people saying Mario Kart Maker. That they should just add a track builder to the next Mario Kart. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, instead of making a whole game around it,
Yeah,
just add a track builder.
I think that might be better, actually.
Yeah. Once they get their whole online situation figured out. Mario Maker 2 should also have online 4-player co-op, says Mushukiyo. You sounded like you were adamantly against the 4-player running into each other co-op.
I hate the new Super Mario Brothers co-op mode.
Yeah.
I
like how it makes people hate each other.
I hate it because if you're not playing with somebody who's at the same level as you,
yes,
you're not going to have a good time.
Well, you could pick them up.
You can pick them up, but then that just leads to infighting, because that basically makes you, that's basically your way of saying that the person you picked up is a lesser player than you.
We played that, and that's what we did. We just kept being like, screw you.
I almost didn't get married because of that game. I was almost a single man because of that game.
That game breaks up a lot of
yes, it does.
A lot of relationships. Also jumping on people's heads.
Yeah.
You jump over a thing and you don't realize you're like on top of somebody, and you just jump right on their heads and kill them. You know what I played today? Well, I streamed it on twitch.tv/Wulff Den this morning when I premiered your video.
Oh, I think I know this.
I was going to stream Kaizo Mario.
Oh, I did not know that.
But I didn't. Because I opened it, played a little bit of it, and I was like, this game is impossible. I found Super Mario Odyssey World. It's a ROM hack.
Okay.
It's a Mario World ROM hack where you can throw Cappy at enemies and take them over.
Interesting.
But it's just Super Mario World with Cappy.
Interesting.
And you can control all of the enemies. It's buggy as hell, but it's very, very interesting.
Nice.
Carnage fails, says Bob. Is your body ready for F-Zero? I don't think an F-Zero is coming. AJ says, I think Mario co-op is fun, but in moderation. I agree. Also, you can't be a hardcore and play that game with somebody. And you're right. If you can't hold down the B button while you're playing the game, don't play Mario co-op with me. You gotta be fast. So that's all I got. Basically, originally I was like, they without a doubt are gonna port Mario Maker over, but now I'm starting to think there's going to be a 2. And if there's going to be a 2, I don't think they're going to announce it tomorrow. I think they'll announce it way later in the year, in like a few months probably.
I mean, I don't know when they would announce
My dream would be tomorrow during the Direct. They go, we ported Mario for the Wii U over to Mario Maker for the Wii U. We ported it over to the Switch, and it's out now. That would be like my dream come true. But as of right now, we got nothing. I have to have my stupid Wii U on the floor over there.
Yeah, life is pain.
So let's talk about this Direct.
Okay.
That might be happening tomorrow.
Or might not. We don't know.
AJ sent me this really cool article by letsplayvideogames.com that says, breaking news, Nintendo fans in uproar from not being advised to... I totally messed that up. Nintendo fans in uproar from not being advertised to enough.
You know, I've been seeing a lot on Twitter and just on the internet in general that, like, people are really mad that Nintendo hasn't said when they're doing the next Direct.
This article says Nintendo has faced criticism today due to not advertising to its audience as much as they would have liked. Players are taking to Twitter to criticize the lack of a Nintendo Direct live stream, an event carefully designed to ensure maximum engagement with both the press cycle by sidestepping larger exhibitions such as E3, and to audiences who have grown to see such elusive streams as more than the purely PR-driven exercises they are. I don't know what Nintendo would announce, said Mario Fan 99. This must be a fake person. And I am certain that without a Nintendo bestowing upon us half an hour of scripted marketing, I wouldn't ever hear about its games. Another quote, I just need that tasty marketing spiel to help me feel alive, said Princess_Rabbit. I hate this person. While Bowser Kuribo pointed out they, quote, don't even buy the games. They just want to watch the direct for the memes.
All right, two things. One, it's pronounced Kuribo.
Okay.
Because that's the green sock you jump in.
Oh, I didn't
in
know
Mario
that.
3 Kuribo shoe.
I didn't know that.
Second, this sounds fake as hell.
No, it's very fake. It's very fake. The quotes are fake.
The quotes are fake.
But the headline is the reality that we live in. Nintendo fans in uproar from not being advertised to enough. Because I am one of those people.
Yes.
To finish this off, Nintendo has not confirmed a direct stream is coming. However, rumor has been rife, including it managing to get marketing for a PR event that might not even happen from a now deleted tweet by retailer GameStop. So that was one of them. That was one of the hints that there's a direct tomorrow. GameStop tweeted out. What did they tweet out? Here it is. It tweeted out, it said, Nintendo Direct is in 45 minutes. We're excited to see what Nintendo has in store for us in 2018. What are you hoping to see? And it said, media cannot be played.
Right.
And then, oh no, it was Reggie it was a gift for Reggie.
Oh, yeah.
And that didn't happen. So they deleted it, obviously. Also, last week we talked about how Target... No. Amazon put up 18 games.
Yeah.
That were all placeholders. Also, Amazon sent out... this week they sent out emails to people who pre-ordered games, like Yoshi. And like the games that don't have a release date yet, saying, these games still don't have a release date, just so you know. They still don't. It's like kind of like when your GPS says, in 1,000 feet, keep going straight.
Yeah.
That's what that sounds like. Something else happened.
Oh, they tweeted an image of Chibi Robo on fire today.
Yeah, I don't understand what that's about.
Yeah, nobody does.
Let me put that on screen.
When they do directs, don't they usually announce that they're going to do one 24 hours before? Like, have they ever just day of just been like, oh, there's a direct happening like in 20 minutes? I
believe they have done it before. They've just been like, surprise, here's a direct. Here's the picture of Chibi Robo on fire. But also, did you see all the other brands getting in on it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there were some good ones in there.
Oh, here you go. You got Mega Man.
Yeah.
Getting in on it. And then Sonic. With whoever the hell that is.
That's Blaze the Cat.
Blaze the Cat. What is she? She's Sonic Rush.
Sonic Rush. And then... Okay, so she's in Sonic Rush with one backstory. Then her backstory got retconned in Sonic 06, and that became her default backstory. Oh. It's more reason why Sonic 06 sucks.
You also got Doom.
Yes.
Getting in on it, and then Assassin's Creed, and then everybody yelled at Ubisoft because they don't even have a game for the Switch. Or I mean, Assassin's Creed's not for the Switch. Yeah. And then Obsidian put something, and like, guys, now you guys are just now you guys are just getting crazy here. Also, Nintendo Russia. Let me read this article because I don't really understand what happened. The official Nintendo of Russia account replied to a fan on VK. That's their like Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like the Russian Facebook. Social media website in Russia, teasing an upcoming announcement. The fan asked for information on the rumored Nintendo Direct, and surprisingly, the official account replied saying we should be expecting something, quote, soon. That's it. I believe it's happening.
Tomorrow
or Friday.
Okay.
I think what happened was they were supposed to have announced it, and they didn't. Okay. And all of these retailers are now accidentally posting scheduled posts. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Also, last week we talked about EA. EA had part of their marketing that they were going to announce some stuff in January at the Nintendo Direct, but nobody knows when that is. So I think tomorrow or Friday we are going to get a Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
But
I'm okay with that.
we don't know. We have no idea. And if we do get one tomorrow, I'll stream it on Twitch. Do a co-stream. I'll co-stream it on Twitch. If it's Friday, no. And that's it.
All right.
In the Direct, I hope we get a Mario Maker 2. Other than that, what else? We get more Metroid stuff.
That is to see something on Metroid.
Also, we talked about this already. Metroid or Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, not both of those can't come out in 2018.
No.
We decided, but it'll probably be Pokemon. That dude says, "Cut the suspense, Nintendo. Where is Metroid?" Fred says, "You guys, y'all are so wrong. Nintendo's 2K18 is on the horizon for the Switch. 2K18, like made by 2K."
I would totally buy Nintendogs for the Switch. Just saying.
Andrew Firth says, "Retro is working on that Patrol game. What does that mean? I don't know what that is."
I don't know either.
Kane Ryu, I don't know how to say your name, says Dark Souls. Donkey's video, have you seen that?
No, I didn't see
His
it.
best of 2017.
Yeah.
Made me want to play Dark Souls 3.
Really?
Yeah, because he says it's just like Bloodborne, and Bloodborne will never get on the Switch.
Yes.
But Dark Souls,
There's a very good chance Dark
there's
Souls
a very
will,
good
yes.
chance we're gonna get Dark Souls, and I would play Dark Souls on the Switch, and I would stream it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. What do you got?
Let me just pull up. What do I want to talk about first?
Viper says, question I'd want answered most in the Direct is, what is Retro working on? I wonder if they're going to, like, say it. I wonder if they'd be like, by the way, this is what Retro is working on. Or if they would just show, like what they did with Metroid. Like, they showed Metroid and didn't say who's working on it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep with Nintendo for now. You like sales figures for some weird reason.
I do. I don't know why either.
For the first time in 11 years, the Japanese console game market has grown. Over the past few years,
I wonder why.
Over the past few years, the console market in Japan, both hardware and software sales, has been sluggish. In 2017, however, that changed. According to Famitsu, hardware sales experienced a huge spike in 2017 compared to the previous year. In 2016, Japanese hardware sales were about 117 billion yen, which is about $1 billion. While in 2017, they jumped to 202 billion yen, which is about $1.8 billion. Software sales also increased. In 2016, they were $1.63 billion US dollars, and then in 2017 they were $1.69 billion US dollars. So consoles gaming is like increasing, had a dramatic increase in 2017 in Japan.
So worldwide, the entire gaming market has been increasing year after year after year. The PC gaming market is a majority of it.
Yes.
Which kind of surprised me.
It doesn't surprise me because chances are you have a PC more. Right. It's more likely you have a PC than like a dedicated video game system.
Will, I live in a bubble.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
My humble little console gaming bubble.
Yes.
But also, I think I lied. I think mobile gaming is the majority. I gotta look this up now.
Well, the reason why this is such a big deal that console games is like growing in Japan is because, you know, for the past 11 years, it's all been mobile games. Like mobile in Japan. In Japan, that was a big thing. That's why the DS was huge. The 3DS was huge in Japan. The 3DS was designed more for Japan than it was for the US with Street Pass and things like that. The PSP was really big in Japan. I don't know about the Vita, but yeah, iOS and Android games.
I know it was at least popular. I don't know.
It was more popular than it was here. Yeah.
But yeah.
iOS and Vita for like the past few years, Tokyo Game Show, the majority of stuff shown on the floor was iOS and Android games.
Damn.
Yeah, because that's where like the market was heading. But now, looks like consoles are making a comeback. A big part of this increase is due to Nintendo Switch's brisk hardware sales, but the PlayStation 4 also contributed to churn out steady numbers.
Do you think it has anything to do with the fact that the Nintendo Switch? I mean, maybe it's not that people are more turned on by consoles. Maybe it's just that you now have this device that is both.
I think that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that helps.
I mean, and the PlayStation 4 did really good. But didn't the PlayStation 3 did good, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much better is the 4 doing than the 3 did?
I think it's already outsold the 3, or it's like made the same numbers as the 3.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. I think.
I have the chart that I've seen before that I from the global sales, global gaming market. Mobile is the majority. Okay. Actually, I completely botched this. This is the 2017 global games market.
Okay.
Mobile is the majority at 42%. PC is only at 27% and console is 31%. So it goes mobile, console, PC, but PC is only a little bit behind. This might have I think the last time I saw this chart was 2015 or 16.
Okay.
So I think console overtook PC.
Wow, that surprises me.
I have it. One of my videos has this chart in it. It must have been from over a year ago.
Yeah.
It's about how the games industry is bigger than it's ever been. I gotta look for that video now because in that video it has the chart from that year. Whenever I made that video, and I'm pretty sure PC was bigger than console, but
okay,
I don't know. So yeah, Nintendo is bringing back the console games in Japan. Yes. I didn't know that. I mean, worldwide, gaming is always bigger and bigger.
Right.
In Japan, you think it'd be doing well, but apparently it wasn't.
Well, it was doing well, but it's just not console gaming.
Okay.
It was mobile gaming. That's what everybody was playing on. But now, actually playing a game on your TV in your living room, that's making a comeback.
Also, we have PS4 sales numbers too.
Yes.
Here. Sony sells 74 million PS4s, but the Nintendo Switch should catch it someday, says Forbes.
I believe that's what the PS3 sold.
74 million? Well,
roughly around that.
Let's see if they tell us. Sony, which loves announcing PS4 sales every chance it gets, which I love too, has come out to say after 5.9 million units sold in the 2017 holiday season, the PS4 is now up to 73.6 million sales. Those holiday numbers are a tiny bit down from last year, but 2017 has so far been the peak year for PS4 sales, and more games than ever have been sold with the system now too. Sony has recently passed the Nintendo 3DS to be the 10th best-selling video game system of all time. That seems pretty low. Though so far it's still behind its other 3 models, including the PS3, which sold 83.8 million.
All right, well, it's almost there.
It's going to get there. Yeah, it's going to get there for sure.
Absolutely.
PS1 sold 102 million.
Yeah.
And the PS2, which is, I think...
The PS2 is the best-selling home console.
Yeah. 155 million.
Yeah.
Is the DS the best-selling console, period?
I believe so.
Okay. I think so. I think the Wii is the second best-selling home game console. I think the Switch has potential to beat the Wii. I don't know about the PS2.
I think it's gonna get up there. I don't know if it's gonna crack 100 million.
Because the part that I think will really nail it is that if you have kids, you're gonna buy each of them a Switch. You're not gonna buy one.
True.
You know, because you want them to play it while they're out and about. Microsoft, meanwhile, is continuing its policy of never talking about specific Xbox sales, lately only being content to say that Xbox One X sales have exceeded their expectations and have outsold past models in terms of the speed they've flown off shelves. Common estimates usually put Xbox One sales at about half or less of what PS4 sold.
I was going to say the general thinking is like 2 to 1.
And then there's Nintendo, and we already talked about Nintendo. Yeah. Nintendo's doing really good.
The Switch is already like sold more than the Wii U.
Yeah, this is tricky generation because for years the Wii U was Nintendo's entry into the current gen, but with 13 million sales, it was trounced by everyone. But now Nintendo has done a total total 180. That's dumb to put a number there when you have all these other numbers.
Yeah.
It did a total turnaround with the Switch, and with 5 million sales in 10 months, it's the fastest selling console in U.S. history, besting the original Wii's 4 million sales over the same time period. I believe it's already outsold the Wii U worldwide. And that's about all we need to say with this article, because we knew that it already beat the Wii U, which shouldn't have been too hard. Hey, remember when everybody was writing articles about how Nintendo needs to just put their games on other platforms because they can't make hardware?
Where those guys are now.
Yeah, where are they now? Talking about how all this stuff is so... somebody tweeted something like that.
I remember, I can vividly remember when the GameCube was, not doing great, and they were saying the exact same thing.
Yeah, because Sega had just done that.
Right.
Sega was, the first to be like, all right, we give up.
Yeah.
Here's our games. And people were stoked. People were stoked to get Sonic on their GameCubes.
Yeah.
We were.
Yeah.
And then people were like, all right, it's Mario's turn. Let's do it. I'm trying to see if I could find the tweet, because somebody tweeted a bunch of articles from people saying, oh, here it is. This is not the tweet of the week. The Daily Dot. Nintendo should abandon home consoles altogether and focus on mobile gaming and licensing their titles to Microsoft, Sony, and PC. Forbes. This is the same guy who just wrote that article.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check before I trash him too much. Paul Tassi. Yep. It may be time for Nintendo to make games, not consoles. That seems very like he was doing that for views. Slash Gear. It's time for Nintendo to exit the console business. That was September of 2016. So not too long ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what article this is. Nintendo Switch. Oh, this is just Nintendo Switch becoming the fastest selling home console of all time. So those articles, 2016, 2013, and I don't know what the Daily Dot one was. But yeah, everybody's stupid.
Yep.
And we're, except for us. We're great. We're great. Everybody listen to us.
Just that damn good.
AJ says once they get switched to a price point around $200, the sales will have a major uptick.
Oh yeah, sure. If that price ever goes down, forget it.
It's gonna be a really long time,
probably.
And I don't think $200. I think $250.
At the
most.
It's gonna hit $250 before it hits anything else.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Also, I think I think it's most likely we're gonna get a slim version or something, or a version where there's less bezel and the screen's bigger.
I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have
an XL. That'll be an XL version.
Maybe. Well, maybe an XL version. I feel like the Nintendo Switch is gonna they're not gonna release a new Nintendo Switch like they did with the new 3DS. I think we're gonna have the Switch for an average console life cycle, which is 5-6 years before we get the next thing.
They can't touch the Joy-Cons too much.
No.
You're not going to get and that's most of the console right there. But the screen, I think, could be a little bigger, and they could they could fix the battery life.
Yeah.
And I think that's something they could do in another year or two. And everybody's saying 4K docks. I don't think we're going to get a 4K dock. Because that's just not.
Because that'll drive the price up by to $200.
And that's just not something that they're interested in.
At this moment.
Yeah. They're selling so much without being powerful.
Yeah.
And they don't want to be powerful, Rojvan says, what happened to Super Mario Bros? What about it? Oh, does he mean the topic? We moved on. This is the podcast. We go. Scroll back if you want to listen to Mario Maker. Somebody before the stream started said that the Switch was the first console to launch with a 3D Mario game first, which is not true.
Yeah.
The N64.
Yes.
And the GameCube. The GameCube didn't launch with Sunshine, but it didn't launch with a 2D game either.
Right.
So yeah,
I don't know
that was very wrong.
Bro.
that was very not true. I can't say your name. KR. I can care less about the dock. Just make more games and make it better to game in dock mode. That's it. And then Samuel says 1090p dock. Just for that extra little bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to do another story, or do you want to open a box?
Yeah, we can open a box.
We got 2 boxes to open.
Let's open some boxes. I got other stories, but we can open boxes first.
Okay. Do I have other stories? I don't think I do. Nintendo sued somebody. That's really it.
Sounds okay.
All right. So this one. Feel this.
It's heavy.
Yes.
It's from Rav Power.
Yes. It is a battery, obviously. It's slightly... We unboxed a Rav Power battery before.
Yes. Is that the USB-C one?
Yes.
Okay.
That one is slightly more milliamp hours.
Okay.
This one is 20,100 milliamp hours. This is the last one we got.
Okay.
And this one has a quick charge, USB-C, and a regular iSmart port, and it charges through micro USB.
Okay.
That's the old one.
Right.
Now this new one that they gave us,
If I can get it open.
which is what I'm going to take with me this weekend, which will charge my MacBook
Nice.
and probably the Switch at the same time.
So wait, this is USB Type-C.
Put them together.
Well, these are all iSmart.
Let me see. You can zoom in.
I don't know where the
Oh, well, then you
remote
can't zoom
went.
in.
I was looking for it all night last night and I couldn't find it.
It's probably in your seat.
I looked.
I don't know. Well, okay, so these are the same. This new one doesn't have a quick charge. It just has iSmart. I don't know what the difference is, to be honest.
I don't know.
I've never tested quick charge
Yeah.
because I don't think it works like as amazing.
So how
as
many
everybody
milliamps
thinks.
is the old one?
The old one is 20,100.
This one is
26,000.
26,800.
Yes. So this one's a monster.
Yes.
It is significantly heavier. It's around the same size, but
Yeah.
they got rid of it's not as rounded.
Yeah.
So they just fit more in there. It's also it's heavy.
Yeah, oh yeah. There, you can see the old one?
Oh, actually look at the bottom says 2600 is the old one.
Oh yeah, this is nowhere near as heavy.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Yeah.
And it's got 2 USB ports. So I am going to. So we have an Anchor one that I bought myself that I use a lot. I love these things. I think these are so good.
Yeah.
I've used the Anchor before while I was editing on my laptop on a plane,
Oh really?
and it wasn't able to charge my laptop while I was editing.
Yeah.
But it was able to give me a lot more life out of my battery while I was editing. So one of these bad boys
Oh yeah.
I can hook up to my laptop, and I don't know how long, but I'm definitely going to test this out this week, and then next week or the week after I will have some more words on this.
Well,
but,
we got some these are both just regular micro USB cables. They gave you 2 of them.
do they have USB on the opposite side? Like
It's
regular
regular
USB?
USB, yeah. Here,
Okay, that's
take a
good.
look. And then you got yourself the little bag.
It's weird that they gave me 2.
Ooh.
Oh, I guess one to charge this and one to charge your smartphone.
Oh, and there's hold on. So in the bag is a dongle. I guess it's just the one dongle. Oh no, that's cyclic gel. So they gave you a dongle to turn it into USB-C.
I
one
throw
of
those
them?
out. I don't like too many dongles.
And
I got enough cables. I don't need dongles.
What I like about this pouch is you put the battery in here. It's got a nice little place for the cables.
Ah, that's smart.
That's
smart.
That's smart.
Because that's something
Yeah.
I need.
So that's a good thing we got there.
Also, there's this freaking company that has been emailing us left and right, and we always get these emails from Chinese companies because they make a lot of like Switch accessories. This one company keeps trying to give us. They want to pay us for a review of a Switch battery that's like this,
Right.
except it attaches to the back of the Switch, so you can pretty much only use it on a Switch.
Right.
And I don't like battery packs for the Switch. I like these because you can use them for a lot more than just the
Right.
Switch. They're a lot more practical. And I ignored them, and then they emailed us 1,000 times. Then this week, they Facebook messaged us. They found me on Facebook. They found me on Twitter. They found the Wulff Den, and they messaged us everywhere. And finally, I was like, could you just stop? I don't want this. And they're like, why not? We'll pay you. I don't think they understand that that's illegal.
Yeah.
We can't accept payment for a review, and we
Yeah.
don't do reviews. Well, I
Right.
guess we do kind of.
Kind of.
That way, I reviewed docs the other day.
Rav Power apparently makes a pocket knife.
What?
Yeah, I saw it today on I think it was Gizmodo or something.
What does it do?
It's a utility knife. It's got pliers, it's got a saw, it's got a screwdriver, all this. It's got a bottle opener, all
Any
this stuff.
battery stuff?
Nothing to do with batteries. It's literally just a utility knife.
Very strange.
Yes. Kind of want it because I need a new utility knife.
Oh, well, let's email them
Yeah.
and say, hey, I want that utility knife.
Yeah.
We got some messages just now. LKM Cherokee, $2 super chat. How about Super Sons of Tomorrow and Chris Priest JL?
Not reading Super Sons. I do know that it's all about Tim Drake trying to kill Damian Wayne. The Tim Drake of the future trying to kill Damian Wayne and John Kent. So that sounds interesting to me, especially if he actually kills
We
Damian
talked
Wayne.
about that. I bet it's because Damian does something messed up in the future.
Probably. I will say this real quick. I played because we had a massive snowstorm last week on Long Island.
Yes, we did.
I used one of those days to play and beat Injustice 2.
Oh, yeah?
Very good game. I'm going to say it's better than the first one because in the beginning you play as Batman and you beat up Damian Wayne as Robin and you can smash his face into a toilet. I really appreciate that.
I can't wait to watch all the cutscenes on YouTube.
It's very good. As far as Christopher Priest's Justice League, I'm trade waiting on that. I want to read that in its entirety because I feel Christopher Priest's work is best taken in, when it's done.
Windex Fighter, $5 donation. I'm betting they announced Madden at the Direct since Nintendo recently mentioned EA was bringing more games to Switch soon.
That would, if it was just an EA Sports Direct.
EA should learn because they did that with FIFA. FIFA was the only thing they announced last year for the Switch.
And it wasn't even like the real FIFA. It was like a half-ass version
They
of FIFA.
said it was the real FIFA, and then it turned out being the fake FIFA.
Yeah.
Also, no, they're getting Fee. We're getting Fee. F-E,
Yeah.
whatever that game is.
But can you imagine if they just announced like Madden and FIFA?
Yeah.
Like people would be pissed.
I could imagine. I think that they might.
Yeah.
I think that's something that they would do. We got one more box. This is something that we can't open, but it's for you.
Oh. Ow. It was like right in my ankle.
Oh, this is Fred. This one right here.
Oh boy.
Give me the knife. Oh, God, it's heavy. Oh, there's definitely snacks in here.
Oh god.
Also, I know he's giving us manga. Hope there's nothing fragile in here. Gonna hurt somebody here.
I already see Oreo something. Here, give me that because I gotta open mine.
No, you can't open that on camera.
Oh.
People will
Okay.
know soon enough. Did you rip up comic books in here?
Yo.
This is oh no, these are magazines.
Okay.
These are this is magazine paper.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, it's got comics on it.
No,
These are comics. What's wrong with you? Fred, what the hell's wrong with you?
Wait.
Tales of Suspense
No, I
featuring
think-
Hawkeye and Winter Soldier.
No, I think this is free stuff.
Free comic book?
Yeah. It's
Part one of 5.
It's Marvel preview.
That's
what it is.
All right.
All right, never mind.
We'll allow it. Jeez, what?
Jesus, did you just like send us every type of Oreo?
Cinnabon.
Nice, the best kind.
Thank you very much. Is that what you called cinnamon?
Oh god, speaking of cinnamon, hot and spicy cinnamon.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
We gotta try this. Let's try this right
Try it on air. What else we got? Oh yeah, there's manga in here. All right. Wait, but first?
now.
Ooh, chocolate hazelnut. I haven't tried this.
Tastes like bubblegum.
Oh no, I'm not
not a fan.
eating. No, not eating.
Not
that
a
bad.
fan at all.
I'm gonna try the chocolate hazelnut.
Fred confirms it was a preview catalog.
Good.
I need a palate cleanser after that terrible cinnamon one. Try the cinnamon.
I really don't want to.
I know you don't, but you gotta.
I'm gonna have to bring this home to the wife. You know this, right?
After you give me like a handful.
All right. I'm really afraid to try that. There's a lot of manga in here.
This is tasteless now that after the cinnamon. Hazelnut's good. Oh, this is Nutella.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's very good.
All right, so
Oh my god, Fred, what the hell?
Yeah,
you just dumping all your
sent
garbage
us all
manga
your-
on us?
so
I told him I wanted to get into manga. I didn't want to dive in head first.
So you got 3 volumes of Mega Man NT Warrior.
Those are going in the fireplace. That's the worst Mega Man.
No, what was the?
That's like sending us a copy of Sonic 06 right there.
No, what was the one? It took place after Mega Man NT Warrior and Battle Network. It was like Star Force or some crap like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that might be the
I
worst.
forgot about that.
We got
Berserk. Give me that.
Berserk.
I told him I wanted things with like really detailed art.
Okay.
Oh, this is it, baby.
Berserk #1.
Oh, here we go.
And then what is this?
I've heard of this. I've heard of
Seraph
Berserk.
of the End, Vampire Reign, Volume 1.
He's a naked person.
Yeah, nudity.
This looks like a real. This one looks like a real like hot topic like
Yeah.
off the shelf.
So does this Blue Exorcist.
Let me see. Oh, I'll just throw it on the floor.
Yeah,
It's a cute little character with a handgun.
of course. We got ReZero, Starting Life in Another World, Chapter 1, A Day in the Capital.
All of these have really good art. Look at that.
Food Wars.
Food Wars.
I've heard of Food Wars.
All right. I got a lot to do now.
All right, there's more. There's Berserk Volume 3.
All right. Looks like I'm getting into Berserk. I haven't even read that much Trigun.
Yeah, I know. That's
read
got
like
like a 40 volume.
I know. I
manga or
really
some
want to get into it
crap.
because it has so much more than the anime.
The Game Informer with Mega Man 11 on the cover. Jesus.
I'm gonna read Food Wars. I'm
The
super
Game
into this.
Informer with Destiny Rise of Iron on the cover.
I have Game Informer, Fred.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't
This is now officially your garbage that you're sending us.
I'm like, isn't Rise of Iron like 3 years old or something?
Yeah,
right.
it's like a year old.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
And then Condé Nast presents a saga of fire and ice inside Game of Thrones, an unofficial guide to all 6 seasons.
Why? Because I don't watch it, and will this get me up to speed? This is a weird, very weird print.
It's like a magazine meets
It's great. It feels like sandpaper. Well, thank you, Fred.
I guess I'll try this.
Thank you for half of the shit that you sent us.
Smells like cinnamon.
Oh, my live stream is super late. Krista says, have you guys heard of the OJO Switch dock that projects the image on a wall instead of needing a TV? Have you heard of this?
No.
Because I have, because they were going to do a deal with us, and then they ghosted me.
Really?
They said, okay, and then I was like, cool, let's do it. And then they ghosted me.
Wow.
Yeah. So screw them. What happened was they were starting their Kickstarter, so they wanted to do like a promotion for their thing. So they were reaching out to people, and then they realized, oh, our Kickstarter did good. We don't need these people anymore. Mm-hmm. So screw them.
Yeah. I won't say this tastes like bubblegum, but I'm not a fan of it.
No. But the hazelnut, is
good.
really good.
Yes.
I would buy again.
Yes.
This is up there with some of the good ones.
That's a good one.
All right, let's plow through some. What else you got here?
All right. Shit, where's my list? Okay, so it's CES this week, the Consumer Electronics Show, one of the trade shows that I'm going to one day use my clout as a YouTuber to go to, because I've always wanted to go.
So I've also always wanted to go to CES. Minimum 1 million subscribers.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. At least the last time I looked.
Damn. All right, so maybe in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, because in addition to all like the TVs and stuff, and apparently Kodak is getting into Bitcoin. Like Kodak Film is
There's a
getting
lot of weird
Yeah.
companies shifting their focus into cryptocurrency.
Yeah. But this actually looks cool. Hyperkin is making their own Game Boy.
Hyperkin makes a lot of accessories. They broke a lot of accessories for the Switch. They were like the first ones on it.
Hyperkin, of course, they made the Retron 5, the famous console that plays a whole bunch of systems. But they're making legit their own Game Boy.
This is interesting because everybody thinks that they're coming out with a Game Boy Classic.
That Nintendo is releasing an official Game Boy Classic, temporarily called the Ultra Game Boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
This looks really cool.
Temporarily called the Ultra Game Boy while it's still in development. It's still in development. The name is actually a perfect description of Hyperkin's hardware, which improves on Nintendo's original Game Boy in countless ways without affecting the classic gameplay many of us remember. The Ultra Game Boy's housing is made of aluminum, which has a wonderful heft when you pick it up. Your original Game Boy is probably covered in nicks and scratches, but this will take a lot of abuse from Hyperkin's remarks, from Hyperkin's remake to start showing wear and tear. The Ultra Game Boy carries over the original's volume and contrast dials, but the final version will also include a third dial, allowing you to adjust the portable console's new backlit LCD display through the entire RGB spectrum. That backlight can also be turned off if you want a truly authentic Game Boy experience.
if you want just the worst visuals.
New features for the Ultra Game Boy will include a built-in 6-hour battery, USB-C port for charging, as well as a pair of stereo speakers and left and right audio connections. Why the improvements to the Game Boy sound system when all of the classic games are only in mono? Because aside from appealing to retro gamers, Hyperkin's Ultra Game Boy is also being customized for chiptune musicians who use the classic console to create modern electric tunes.
That's crazy.
So for those of you who don't know, chiptune artists, a lot of them, most of them do not use computers or actual instruments to make their music. They use Game Boys and a program for the Game Boy to make their music. If you can hunt down this documentary called Reformat the Planet, it's all about that. It's very good.
Now, I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
6-hour battery life doesn't sound that great.
For what this is, yeah, if you feel like you can get more out of it.
Yeah, right? I think that's what you got on a like Game Boy Pocket.
Yeah. As of right now, it's the current price point is under $100. It's gonna come out late summer this year. And as of right now, it only plays regular Game Boy games, but it's going to be possible to play. It might be possible to play Game Boy Color games down the road.
Will they be black and white?
I think that's a color LCD screen.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah.
Why would it only allow? That's weird.
I guess because like the hardware or like the emulator that they're using would, I don't know.
That's another thing. The Retron 5. Inside of it is an emulator.
Yeah.
When you plug the games into it, when you slot the cartridges in,
Yeah.
it loads the games into its RAM.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this does the same thing. New sponsor, Brett Young. Thank you.
Thank
for joining
you.
the Wulff Den.
Thank you
I
so
love
much.
you. If I see you in real life, I'll kiss you with tongue.
Yeah. So yeah, this is really cool. It is. It will play your Game Boy cartridges. No preloaded games, so you have to supply your own cartridges. But for $100, if it plays Game Boy Color games, I might actually get it because I've been jonesing the replay Ghost Babel.
I knew it.
So-
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. And I have a Game Boy Advance SP, but like I think the battery's wearing out, so I'd have to like replace the battery.
The Game Boy Colors that we have 2 Game Boy
Yes.
Colors. Resilient.
Yes, absolutely.
Though I about a year ago, I busted out Ghost Babel on the yellow Game Boy Color that we have, and that thing, throw that in your bag, beat the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It's good. That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't also play Game Boy Advance games. Because there's a lot of good Game Boy Advance games.
I think they could pack a lot into something like that. I think it's super weird that it's only Game Boy games and not Game Boy Color games also. And I think they could have also included Game Boy Advance because for $100, also a 6-hour battery life, I feel like they could have packed a lot more in.
Yeah.
But they could definitely sell these for $100.
Oh yeah. So yeah, there's that. Some Marvel news real quick. Black Panther pre-sale. Black Panther tickets have already gone on sale for pre-sale. It is now the best-selling Marvel movie in terms of pre-sale tickets.
Really?
More people bought tickets in advance for this than any other Marvel movie. The previous record holder was Civil War.
Why?
Because people are really pumped for Black Panther.
That's so weird. I'm super pumped for it. I didn't know about the pre-sale though.
Yeah, tickets went on sale already, and it's already sold out. It's sold out so much that Lupita Nyong'o, who's in the movie, can't get tickets for.
I'm sure you can get tickets.
I'm sure she'll get the tickets.
The new trailer that just came out.
Oh yeah.
This movie looks amazing.
Yeah, this movie's gonna be really good.
I'm wondering if if they have better marketing now with the pre-sale. Also, the other movies, the pre-sale is getting longer and longer now.
Yeah.
Do you 5 years ago, there was no pre-sale.
No.
That just wasn't a thing.
Well, the movie comes out next month.
Yeah.
So, I mean
that's a pretty long time.
1 month is one thing. I remember Star Wars, it's 2 months in advance sometimes.
Star Wars is crazy every time. But what was the last Marvel?
The last Marvel movie was Thor. That was a month before.
There was a Marvel movie that was a pretty big deal, and there was barely did a pre-sale. It was a week before, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
So I think that they're getting longer and longer with their pre-sale.
Yeah, I think it depends usually with the movie too. I think they kind of anticipate that Black Panther is going to be a big deal, so that's probably why they set the pre-sale so advanced.
Okay, Cherokee says, can you do a top 5 underrated Black Panther comics on release week?
I will probably do a Black Panther comic book video on release week. Can't promise it'll be top 5 underrated, but expect something.
I think, you know what? You should be happy with that.
Because the thing with Black Panther is, for the longest time, Christopher Priest's Black Panther was the Black Panther story, but now Ta-Nehisi Coates' run is creeping up on that. So those are your two. And people say Reginald Highlands is good. I haven't read it, and of course, there's always Jack Kirby's original Black Panther. But expect a video on Black Panther comics we can release. In more Marvel news, did you see the trailer for Red Sparrow?
No, I don't know what that is.
Red Sparrow is it's an upcoming Jennifer Lawrence movie that is basically Black Widow, but without Black Widow. It's the same exact thing. She's a girl taken in by some secret Russian spy thing. She's got to learn to be a spy and go through the Red Room and all that crap. It is... Everybody's saying this is just a Black Widow movie. Why don't we just get a Black Widow movie? Marvel's standalone Black Widow movie gains momentum with Jack Schaefer writing. So finally, after years of saying, "Hey, we really like Black Widow, Marvel, where's her movie?" They got a writer to write the movie.
Oh, very good.
Yes, so it's coming. I mean, Marvel's generally pretty good at when they start making a movie, it's gonna come out.
I'm not really too interested in her.
I feel like
I'm a lot more interested in a Captain Marvel or Ms. Marvel, whatever it's going to be called.
If they make this a smaller movie, if it's not a $200 million big budget, everything explodes all the time type movie,
right?
If it's more of a lower budget, two or three location dedicated spy movie, I think they could have something.
That would be cool. Yeah. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need a blockbuster.
Yeah, no, I think because it'll diversify their lineup in different types of movies.
I like Hawkeye. I like what they did with him. He's just a B character, but he's awesome.
Yeah,
I kind of like how Black Widow's also like that.
Yeah,
but they do need more female Marvel characters.
I would like to. I'm still waiting on them to do a Netflix Hawkeye series based on Fraction and Naja's run.
Yes,
I think Jeremy Renner can pull it off.
That's one of my favorite comics.
Yeah, it's damn good. Just got to make sure they cast Kate Bishop right, because otherwise I won't watch it.
Well, I've been thinking while you've been talking.
Yeah,
I think that the Chibi Robo on fire.
Yeah,
is this about CES being blacked out.
Might be
because that was 10 hours ago.
Yep,
it's probably when CES went out.
But Nintendo's not at CES.
I think this is just a meme. I think this is just that they're like, oh, we can make a meme of this. Chibi Robo unplugged everything.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Last thing I have to talk about, it's Awesome Games Done Quick happening right now. That's you explain that because I don't really know what that is.
Awesome Games Done Quick is a week-long charity live stream where all week long they have a huge schedule of every retro game ever created, and just a million people speedrun them. So you got games like all of the Mario games.
Yes.
You got all of the Sonic games, including 06 and Sonic Adventure 2. I looked at the Twitch directory. It's pretty much the Super Bowl of Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's not competitive. It's a big Twitch event that isn't competitive. I looked at the directory and I saw Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was the #1 game in the directory, and I was like, how is this possible?
Yeah.
And it was Awesome Games Done Quick. If you've never seen an Awesome Games Done Quick stream, go to Kotaku and try to look up the highlights, because some of these it's incredible what these people do. They break the game to get through them. It's amazing. And a lot of your favorite games from your childhood,
Yeah.
these people are just insane at those games.
Now, I haven't watched this video yet, but I believe this might be the most, if it's true, this might be the most incredible feat of Awesome Games Done Quick. A speedrunner has beaten the turbo tunnel in Battletoads blindfolded.
And that's supposed to be like one of the hardest levels.
Yeah, in gaming, period. So if you don't if you don't know what Battletoads is, it's a Ninja Turtles knockoff made by Rare for the NES way back in the day. It is one of the most difficult games on the planet. And the most difficult level in that game was the Turbo Tunnel, where you're on a hover bike and you're trying to navigate through all these pillars and stuff. It takes people years to master it and beat it. And this one guy, I'm just going to use his gamer tag, the Mexican Runner, because I don't want to butcher his name. Beat that level in blindfolded.
Another part of Awesome Games Done Quick, most of it is just beat the game as quickly as possible, but sometimes they'll throw out some tricks.
Yeah.
Like this guy he's obviously really good at Battletoads. He was probably speed running it and was just like, this level everybody thinks is really bad. Well, I've learned how to do it blindfolded.
I should note that it did take multiple tries. He died 8 times on the stage.
Oh my god.
He had a whole bunch of extra lives to help him get through, but still, on your 9th try to beat it blindfolded, most people wouldn't be able to do it on their 900th try.
Yeah, that's another whole community. People playing games blinded.
Yeah,
blinded. There are actual blind gamers. By the way,
yeah, I've seen people beat the first level of Super Mario Brothers blindfolded.
I believe
that's impressive. Yeah, but like Battletoads,
Battletoads is weird.
The Turbo Tunnel.
I can understand a 3D game because you get a lot of audio cues of stuff. But
I've seen blind gamers play fighting games blindfolded.
That's like their category.
Yeah.
That for some reason they have an easier time playing fighting games. And some fighting game designers design around that. They put audio cues in there for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Awesome Game Done Quick. Most of it's speedrunning, but every once in a while they have like weird runs like that where it's like, oh, we're gonna play this game blindfolded, or oh, we're gonna play this game with a Rock Band controller.
Yeah.
But no, if you've never seen Awesome Games Done Quick, go look up the highlights. Do we know how much they raised for a charity? I don't even know. It's usually a cancer benefit.
Yeah, I haven't seen yet.
They usually do like over $1 million.
Yeah,
I'm sure they did over $1 million. I saw they were speedrunning Hyperlight Drifter, and everyone they have donation goals. For Metroid, it's the famous one is always save the animals or kill the animals.
Yeah.
Because if you kill the animals, it's quicker, but everybody wants you to save the animals. Yeah. For Hyperlight Drifter, it's pet the dog or don't pet the dog.
Where does it say how much they donated? Can't find it.
I don't even know if it's over yet.
I think it's on their website, Games Done Quick. It's live.
Oh, okay.
And it's somebody playing Sunshine.
Oh, sick. Super Mario Sunshine?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. It's right at the bottom of the Twitch stream. $566,106 to prevent cancer.
Damn. So it's going to end on Sunday, I think.
Yes.
Somebody did Resident Evil 7 yesterday, and I don't know, I haven't been confirmed. Our friend Tim was very animate about watching it. I think one of the guys on the couch or playing or something worked at the GameStop in the Royal Wall.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. I gotta go back and watch that.
Is that it?
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yep.
All right. How about, Will?
Yes, Bob.
The tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week! Tweet of the week! Tweet of the week!
This one, I almost said this to you at dinner because I was laughing to myself, but I decided I wanted to save it for here.
Okay.
This was today, by Dave Holmes. I don't know who he is, but he said,
Oh, I saw you tweet this.
the Mark Wahlberg story in my book has never been more vital, revealing, and relevant. Mark Wahlberg. I cannot claim to know Mark Wahlberg well, but he could come around the studio a lot. He would come around the studio a lot, and if we passed each other in the halls, he would pull me aside for a private moment and say, "They paying you yet, bro?" I would assure him that they were paying me, and he would say, "Good. You got to make sure they're paying you, bro." I would say, yeah, no, I will. And we would go our separate ways. And then the process would repeat itself 3 months later when he had something else to promote. I have no idea where he got the idea I was volunteering at MTV, that I carried myself like someone who would absolutely have worked for free probably had something to do with it, but his concern warmed my heart. Much later, 3 or 4 years after I'd left MTV and moved to Los Angeles, I ran into him at Saturday evening mass, and at the sign of peace, he leaned into me and whispered, "Yo, they paying you yet, bro?" It's possible that this is just a thing he says to everyone.
I believe it.
I like that story.
Yeah, it's a very good story.
I don't think it's possible that he says that to everyone. He said that in mass.
Yeah.
So who's you're in mass, who's paying you? He remembered him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that might be something Mark Wahlberg has said to people other than Dave Holmes.
It's probably something he says to people who are like low on the totem pole.
Yeah.
That's like a fun little like, hey, oh look, Mark Wahlberg talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
And he must have pinned this guy out and said, this guy looks like he's low on the totem pole, you know?
Do you remember the show Say What Karaoke on MTV?
I know the name.
This guy was the host of it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's probably why they kept asking him.
I shouldn't have read that. Oh, so he knew who he was.
Yeah.
He had to have known who he was.
Yeah.
All right, the story's not as cool anymore. I thought he was like a coffee guy or something, like a coffee boy.
Well, he wasn't Carson Daly.
Yeah, that's true.
He was better than Carson Daly.
All right, guys, talk to us. Use the hashtag Wulff Den Live, or leave a comment in last week's Wulff Den Live if you're not here live with us now, or leave a comment in the chat. We will talk to you there. Will?
Yes, Bob.
Do you know if our listens from iTunes show up in SoundCloud? I assume that they do.
I have to look. I think there's a way, because iTunes itself doesn't give you
stats. Yeah, they don't give you anything.
It's the most bizarre thing. I do not understand it.
I looked the other day. I haven't looked at SoundCloud in a really long time, other than just uploading the thumbnails. We had like 400, 500 listens on it. And I was like, wow. Last time I checked, it was like 50.
I know there's a way to get like stats and stuff, but I don't know like if it's pulling from everything or just specifically SoundCloud.
Because it's just an RSS feed.
Yes.
So I'd assume that it's just on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna look at the hashtag Wulff Den Live. We got a lot last week that we like missed. I think.
I think so. Yeah.
What? Last week was the 3rd. Oh, this is important. I have to pull this up on the stream here.
Okay.
Remember last week we Simone and Stig sent us something?
Yes.
And we unboxed it and it was Mario cereal.
Yes.
But then we also got Mario cereal.
Yes.
Already. So we ate the Mario cereal that we had.
Yes.
And we thought Simone and Stig was trolling us. But we were like, oh, it's Mario cereal. Oh, we wanted that. No, he was. Inside of it was just a picture of him giving the little circle thing.
So there was no cereal inside?
No, there was actually cereal. It was still inside, but he had opened it already and put the little thing there. So it's a little ha ha. Jimbo Jam last week said, 2 days ago said, did you know, talking to me, they put you in a video game and it's a picture of the guy from The Wolf Among Us.
Yes.
Yes, I did know this. That was me. I acted.
Actually, fun fact, that was me before I started losing my hair.
Yes.
Because he's married to Snow White.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, you think your wife's Snow White?
She's the palest person I know, for God's sake.
You're right. She is the same colors as that Disney princess.
Yeah.
Augustin Soto. I don't think Nintendo will show anything of Pokemon or Metroid more than a little teaser. They must be in ultra hyper mega alpha. I agree.
I feel like they're gonna show those at like E3 or like a summer event.
I think we're gonna get some wacky stuff.
This will be like I don't want to say the B level Nintendo's had us. This is gonna be like, not the AAA stuff.
I think they had a Chibi Robo Direct.
Yeah.
When they announced that, it was like a surprise. Here's Chibi Robo. Goodbye, and that's all that they showed.
Yeah, maybe that's why Chibi Robo's on fire. You can get the Chibi Robo collection.
There you go. Augustin also said, "There it is, Bob. You don't have to search anymore." And it's okay. So it is the chart. Remember the
chart you were just talking about?
Yeah, the gaming industry chart. It's from my video. I'm gonna throw up.
Okay.
It's from my video. The video game industry is bigger than it's ever been. This is only the Chinese gaming market. That explains why PC gaming is almost all of it. 68% because they didn't have consoles until 2015. So there's that. Burgundy Burnouts, hashtag Wulff Den Live. Have you seen the Boxing Day thing D-Brand did or is doing? I bought one of the boxes because meme. Turns out some come with iPhone X. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Boxing Day is the day after Christmas, so why are you doing Boxing Day thing now?
I don't know. Mika Jackson, have you heard the rumor of a pirate-themed Fire Emblem? If it isn't true, what theme would you like to see a Fire Emblem game? I would really like a 19th century theme. Think it could be cool. Most fantasy games never really make it out of the medieval theme.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't all the Fire Emblem games like medieval?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in Fire Emblem. I think anything out of the medieval theme would be weird.
Yeah.
That's like their thing.
It's weird that they put a motorcycle in Breath of the Wild.
That's true. I want it.
Yeah. I feel like when they were showing like their original ideas for Breath of the Wild and they had like a sci-fi Zelda, like that would be interesting, but I feel like that would break Zelda.
Did you see the punk one?
Yeah.
Or like the teenage kid one?
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool. All right, that's enough of the hashtag.
Okay. Last week.
I got the Discord right here.
Yeah, me too. Gilbert Tang, Marshmallow Mateys are greater than Lucky Charms.
What is a Marshmallow Matey?
It's the store brand
version. All right, next.
That is only sold in bags instead of boxes.
Oni J, why are you hating on Mario plus Rabbids so badly? The game is so fun. I mean, it's literally XCOM. Have you never been here before?
You must be new, Oni J.
Kid I know. I love the gray Switch. Reminds me of the classic N64. True.
Very true. I guess 'cause we had colored controllers in the N64, so that kind of colored, no pun intended, our perspective. Mine at least.
Thomas Joseph's, it's so expensive for games. Gosh, I'm out in Canada and it's like $90 for a primo game like Mario Odyssey and Zelda. I usually wait till the price goes down, but that sucks. Everybody outside of America has it really hard.
Yeah, and waiting is the hardest part.
So us complaining about how games are $60, stop complaining because it would be 1,000 times worse. Yeah. Alexander Kingsley, A New Hope up there with Back to the Future and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
100%.
Kai Motion, I didn't see the issues others had with Ukulele. It seemed like what I wanted when I backed it in the first place. As a big Banjo-Kazooie fan, I'm just not sure the rest of the audience grew up on that game. Plus, Detective Pikachu versus Sherlock Holmes, who kills whom first?
Sherlock Gnomes.
Oh,
and you know Detective Pikachu is going to kick the crap out of Sherlock Gnomes.
I always said that I don't think there's a place for Banjo-Kazooie style 3D platformer anymore. I just don't think there's a space for that.
I think there's a space for it.
At least not in AAA.
I think there's a place for it, but I think Ukulele's failings was that it adhered too much to the style of that time when 3D platformers had evolved so much since then. I remember when, like, years ago, when they were trying to revive beat 'em ups, and a lot of the beat 'em ups that they were coming out with were too similar to the old versions, where like, you know, there were no combos, all you did was move to the right and punch everything.
Yeah.
Like there was no variety to it. Games were done quickly. It was boring after a while. So like they needed to evolve past that.
Yeah, beat 'em ups. You can't make a beat 'em up that's just like smash the A button until you're dead.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. And they used to fart those games out left and right. But yeah, you can't do that anymore. Jordan says, "Gee, YouTube, thanks so much for the live stream notification 15 hours after the stream. But by the way, yesterday YouTube had a big bug.
Yeah.
And nobody got notifications for my video. So sorry about that. Go watch my video."
Muhammad Hader, Wulff Den, the official Nintendo Switch dock channel, bringing you news about docks, wires that connect to the docks, and openings for wires to connect to the docks. Also docks.
No comment. Leo says, "Congrats on 100K.
Thank
you. There's too many of these.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick and choose.
Trifter123, should I read Grant Morrison's Batman run? Some of... That's a hard question, because then I'd have to sit here and really get into Grant Morrison's Batman run. A lot of it's really good. A lot of it makes absolutely no sense. But the problem is, by the end of it, you will need to have read everything.
Kyle Harris, some people think there will be a Mario Odyssey DLC. If so, I think it'll be announced at the January Direct. Thoughts? I do not think there will be a Mario Odyssey DLC.
You don't think there's going to be any?
Nope.
I feel like the January Direct will be a good time to announce it, though, if there is going to be any.
Yes. I don't think there's I just don't think it's in the cards for a Mario game. I think
Well, no.
I think Mario is I mean, compared to Zelda, I think Mario is geared more towards kids.
Yeah.
And that's just not something that I think is gonna go over well with kids. It'll go over well with me. I'll buy the hell out of it.
No, kids are savvy. If they know that there's more to the game, they're gonna go for it.
But it's not the kids, it's the parents.
Right.
They got to go through the parent for that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's almost like a microtransaction territory, you know?
Well, if they handle it the way they handled Zelda, they charge $20 for it and they let you know ahead of time like what's coming, everything you're getting in it. I feel like they can do something with it. I feel like Mario is the type of game like it can benefit from DLC. More levels, more
like another another kingdom.
Yeah, another kingdom. Maybe like a kingdom based on older levels from older games, things like that.
I just think it's wrapped up nice and neatly.
Yeah.
This last one I'm gonna read.
All right.
Recon. Now, when it comes to Pokemon, what they're going to do is announce it now, release updates about the game every week, and then by the time the game is released at the end of the year, we don't need to get it because we already watch the entire game and the video is released, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not going to happen. Also, Fred sent me one, but didn't include it because I don't think he wanted to hurt our feelings, but this one was really good, I thought. Why is it not? Oh. This was from Twilight to Dawn. Quote, Scott Pilgrim is the best video game movie. I just unsubbed. I love Scott Pilgrim, but between you guys not knowing shut about anything, that line solidified my decision. So I would like to know, Twilight to Dawn, what your favorite video game movie is.
Yes.
Let us know, because if you do, then you will prove that you did not unsub.
Yeah.
I think he probably thinks that we think that is based on a video game.
Right. And obviously we don't. Because I'm probably the one that said that.
And I agreed, but I know that you don't think it was based on a video game.
Right.
We were comparing it to Jumanji.
Yeah. Which
I also is not based on a video game.
It's the best video game movie is that it takes the elements and tropes and ideas of a video game and transfers them to a motion picture format better than any other movie I've seen to try and do that.
AJ Resident Pokemon expert says they never announce Pokemon this early, always spring.
There you go.
We need more info on Yoshi, Kirby, and like those games.
Yeah.
You know. Project Octopath Traveler, is that out yet?
No.
Wildcat on 3 says birthday hype. I guess it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
AJ says Animal Crossing had DLC. That's a good point. Matthew also doesn't think there will be a DLC for Super Mario Odyssey. Dan Seibert says they could do a Delfino Plaza DLC.
I'd be down for that.
I feel like we're the only people who would be down for that.
No.
People really don't like Sunshine. I want to replay it.
You know, people also really didn't like Wind Waker when that got re-released. Everybody was like, oh, Wind Waker's bad. Blah.
I feel like it was the opposite for Sunshine. Wind Waker, it came out and everybody hated it. And then people liked it over time.
I feel like
Sunshine, it came out and everybody loved it. And then over time, people started to hate it.
I feel like if you re-release Sunshine or like started hyping Sunshine again, you'll see people are going to turn around.
Recently watched Jay Witz's retrospective on Sunshine, Galaxy, and Mario 64. Mm-hmm. And he made me start to doubt how much I like Sunshine. I really want to replay it.
Yeah.
But I'm only going to do it if they re-release it on the Switch.
Yeah.
Or give me a virtual console or something. That's another thing. I think Direct, if they have one this week, it'll focus a lot on online stuff.
I feel like if they're gonna focus at all on online stuff, that's gonna be its own dedicated Direct.
Logan says, Bob, have you read the Twilight Princess manga or the Splatoon manga? There's a Splatoon manga?
What?
I want this now. I don't see an Amazon link. Oh, it doesn't have a... Oh, this is from May 19th. I don't think it has an English translation yet.
Damn. Eric Henley says, I hate Sunshine. Gloomy All Day is my favorite. I see what you did there.
I don't at all. I don't get it.
Sunshine. He prefers it to be gloomy all day.
I'm not thinking. My brain was turned off. Keep reading them. I gotta do something right now.
Raymond Chan, I am from Hong Kong and I just subscribed to you. I really like your Switch docking suggestion video. Great work.
Guten
Appreciate
Tag.
it. That's not not at all.
This is the manga. That looks awesome.
Yeah, that actually does.
But I don't think there's a translation. So also English writing would ruin that.
Ben Radovsky says Splatoon manga is a hentai.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Yeah. Donald Jones, y'all think in about 5 or 6 years Nintendo will make the Switch their portable like the 3DS and then come out with a new console?
No.
Yeah, I think this is it going forward. Nintendo's going to be making hybrids.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we'll see smaller consoles, not like I think
like a Switch Mini.
no, like a Game Boy, like a something like because the 3DS, we're not getting that anymore.
Right.
After the 3DS, there's not going to be anything like the 3DS.
Yeah.
I think there's potential for a super low like resolution device like a Game Boy Advance. Mm-hmm. like something dumb like that, or like a Game Boy Classic that has new games on it too. I don't know. Just spitballing here.
Mr. Brockarock says, with no big backend support like Miiverse, do you think a new Mario Maker will thrive? I feel the backend isn't there to push Mario Maker yet. I guess he's saying because like Miiverse.
An online announcement would be the perfect time to announce Mario Maker.
I was gonna say that.
Also, AJ says that Viz Media translates Splatoon.
Okay.
So that's good to know. Hopefully it doesn't look like crap. I feel like a translation could ruin something like that because it looked like the Japanese writing was very part of the art. I guess we could guess we can get the hell out of here.
Nice.
Thongmaster says manga is for weebs. Corey in the house is for men, just like Gillette. He's really one with the memes.
Corey in the
Look
house.
at all this manga we have now.
That
I
is
said, Fred, I want a good manga to read. So he sent me 1,000, and I hope that this is not the anime or the manga adaptation of the anime, because it looks like it.
Yeah. What was that?
But I'm interested in this.
I mean, I really know jack about Food Wars. But
I just know the memes. That's it.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it looks like
all art, like new art and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
The first page I went to was an upshot of a girl in a skirt.
This one?
No. Show that to the screen. You probably can't see that.
No, well, we got a $10.
You know, it's good.
We got a $10 super chat.
Yo, R. Dilly. Love you guys. New here. Would you be looking forward to Super Smash Brothers 2? Was that what that says? No. SSM2.
The hell is SSM2?
I'm going to assume Super Smash Brothers 2, which is weird. Or the new Pokemon More or Breath of the Wild sequel. Apparently, rumors are that they're going to make another game that's very similar to Breath of the Wild, like in that engine. Kind of like Majora's Mask.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I think that
I
think that it warrants that. I don't know what SSM2 is.
I googled SSM, and the first thing that came up was same-sex marriage.
Oh, well, I don't think there should be a sequel to that.
Yeah, I mean, where can you really
fine.
Where can you really go from there? I mean, a sequel would probably just tarnish the original.
I want to marry myself to get my own health benefits. Pokemon, I'd play Pokemon. I would need AJ to help me a lot with Pokemon because I am a Pokemon noob.
He said SMB2, my bad.
Super Mario Brothers 2.
Maybe it means Mario Odyssey 2.
Now you need to explain yourself again. I mean, I'm a Mario guy, so
yeah,
I want Mario above all. But I don't. Mario Odyssey 2, yeah, give me more Mario Odyssey. But we just had Mario Odyssey, so give me a little bit of time before that.
Yeah.
Mario Maker 2, I want that in my body tomorrow.
His body has been ready for that.
Aiden says, Food Wars is amazing. Give it a chance, Bob. I just said I wanted to read it. Thank you. I'm probably going to download these digitally.
But you own it physically, so that's legal.
It's legal.
Yeah.
That's what I said about all of the ROMs I was downloading this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, also, so that's it. Goodbye. Just say your spiel.
Everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for chatting with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. If you miss it for whatever stupid reason you have, we put this up again on Thursdays, an archive version that you can watch whenever the hell you want. If you prefer to listen to us rather than look at us, you can check us out on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play, where we put this show up as an audio podcast. And if you check us out at either of those places, make sure you subscribe to us there and rate us and review us, because that helps us with placement on those respective stores.
What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I started laughing at myself halfway through the spiel I do every damn week for the past 106 weeks. R. Dilly with the $5 super chat. Sorry, Super Mario Maker 2, my autocorrect is garbage.
You didn't have to pay us, but thank you. Super Mario Maker 2 above all else for me. I don't know about you. Super Mario Maker, Pokemon, Zelda.
Yeah, probably Mario Maker.
You don't even have Zelda for your Switch.
No, I don't have Odyssey either for my Switch.
You are a bad man.
I am a very bad man.
I just 100%ed Odyssey.
I'm going to get Odyssey eventually. Maybe after January when because I'm still paying off Christmas. So
what I was going to say before, I'm going away Friday to Friday.
Yes.
I'm going to San Antonio, then I'm going for PAX, and then I'm going to LA. I will be streaming from LA. Today was a test. I streamed on my laptop. I streamed the Mario ROM hacks because I wanted to see if my laptop could do it. It was a little laggy.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I did a little test stream of me streaming Zelda from my Switch onto my laptop into the monitor.
Okay.
And it ran fantastically.
Okay.
Which is bizarre that it ran better than a ROM hack. So on twitch.tv/WulffDen next week, you'll be seeing me play Zelda. And on Tuesday, I don't even know if you know this. I don't even know if I told you about this.
No, you didn't.
Next Tuesday, the 16th, that is.
Yes.
We will be on the front page of Twitch.
You sort of told me that.
So that'll be at 10 a.m. on the 16th. We'll premiere my video, and then I will be live, probably playing Zelda, most likely. But I will be in LA on my laptop. It'll probably be a disaster, but it'll also be 7 a.m. for me. It's gonna not be fun.
That's gonna mess you up.
And I'm gonna
real
be
bad.
with all my dirtbag friends.
Yeah.
They're all gonna try to sabotage everything. That also means next week this will be a remote situation.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, go to twitch.tv/BobWolff so I can draw the thumbnail. Goodbye.
Bye.
I wasn't prepared to say goodbye. There we go. Now I can say goodbye.
All right, bye.